Good morning. Good morning to you. All right. This reading is going to be for Cancer, or we could be looking at this for the fourth house placements, your moon sign. Let's see, what else? The house of the mother, your foundations. And as I say that, 444. So we're going to read this. Suggest, Cancer fourth house. Suggest you are in the process of grounding, rooting, cultivating, and that's it, right? Infrastructure that's truly built to last. When interacting with four, don't be afraid to ask for help or assistance, especially navigating long term projects that require specific expertise. Establish trust, it will empower you to reach new heights. So, Cancer, what I'm hearing is that we are dealing with narcissistic parents, right? On what to do, right? Do we cut the shit off at the source? Do we try to repair it? Do we continue? Obviously, we continue on our healing journey. Obviously, we don't look back for people that are not making improvements, refusing to get some sort of help or therapy. If they stuck in their ways, that's where you need to leave them, right? Yeah. There's no abuse. You do not, yeah, that's just going to hinder your healing journey, and that's just my opinion. If these people aren't willing to work on self, right, take the initiative like you have and meet you in the middle, then, yeah, who the hell wants to walk the whole way, right? Is the juice worth the squeeze, is what I'm hearing. Is it hindering you? Is it hurting you? Is it causing you more mental anguish, emotional anguish, possibly even physical anguish? But for the majority of you, somebody's initials could be JB. But for the majority of you, you know what I'm saying? It is not going good, right? It's hindering. It's emotional. The emotional abuse. For some of you, it could be the physical abuse, okay? Some of you guys could be dealing with emotionally immature parents, whereas whatever it is that they're going through, they would like you to feel the wrath of it too, instead of taking accountability. So they lash out and use their emotions because they have no other way of conveying their failures as they see it in their own life, right? Some of you guys could be dealing with alcoholic or, drugged out parents. I don't really know how, addicted ass motherfucking parents. I don't really know how else to put it. There's no really grand way of churching that up. I was talking to my baby girl this morning. She's not so much a baby anymore. She's actually, pretty grown, but I was asking her because I was curious, same thing. I had energy transference, right? Unknowingly you pick up an unhealed version unless you're aware, right? It's all a learning curve. That's the difference, I think, between an empath and a narcissist, is that an empath, why they do pick up these narcissistic traits, they never have it in their heart to project knowingly the same hurt, right? And I asked my daughter, I said, I was like, did I, ever project like, like if I was struggling financially or anything like that? And she's like, no, Mom. She said, you always gave me good birthdays, good Christmases, even if you didn't have it. She's like, but I could tell, my daughter's an empath too. She said, but I could tell, if you were, struggling to pay a bill or whatever. She was like, you didn't I wasn't one of those things where you outingly, like the narc would do. They're outingly throwing their emotions and the failures of their own life to you. She picked up on my internalizing of what I couldn't do, right? So there's a big difference there, right? Big difference. So Cancer, if this is something that you're going through, it does get better. Okay, it does get better. If you are realizing that you have possibly picked up some of these narcissistic traits, You know, the first part is realizing it. You've already won, right? When you realize, you know, the fact that you even care enough to go look within is, you know, that's part of the narc abuse. We pick up these traits, okay? So there's nothing to be ashamed about. There's nothing to be hard on yourself about. And there is nothing wrong, baby boo, with picking you, okay? So, I don't know who needs to hear this. Cancer, if you're a single parent out there, baby, you're doing a good job. You are doing a good ass job, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself. There's enough of that going around, okay? So, yes, yes. Yes. I don't know. Okay, so, Cancer. Yeah, okay. Somebody's name could be Morgan. I keep picking up Morgan. Mariah. Daraj. Tay-Tay. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh my. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh my. And I like that. And I don't really give a fuck if I was just the only one who likes that. Exactly. I never been one to follow all around the sun. I remember, what was it? I remember in Mr. Edmonds' class in 3rd grade, I was sitting by you. No. I remember when I cut off my perm and you rated me a 6. And I was like, damn. But with even back then with the tears in my eyes, I always knew I was the shit. Okay? So, yeah, you're coming into your own, regardless of what this narcissistic parent or this voice in your head said, right? Yeah. You're not giving a damn no longer what anybody else thinks, and that's beautiful. Or you're in the process of shedding these old ways. You're going through an ego death, Cancer. How did you spend your free time outside of work? Yeah, quit kicking yourself in the ass for the coulda, woulda, shouldas. You have time now, right? Yeah, you do. You have time. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. Where did you go on your honeymoon? Some of you guys never got a honeymoon because you were in school or had to work. Some of you guys are yeah, you're going through, yeah. This could be a possible, what they call that midlife crisis. Well, I call it a dark night of the soul, right? Some of you guys are getting a divorce. Some of you guys are just, you're on your own for the first time in your life, right? You're finding out who you are again without all these outside characters, right? What advice would you give a teenager now? What's one of your craziest stories from your teenage years? Some of you guys never got to be a teenager because you had to, you know, you were married young or you had to work and support a family young, something like this. What is the most important thing you learned from your mother, father? And I fucking told you, narcissistic traits. What is the best part about being a grandparent? For some of you guys, you are going back and forth, right? For some of you guys, you've already cut off these narcissistic parents and you're not letting your children, their grandchildren see them either, right? That's just how it is. For others of you, you're teetering back and forth about the idea. And if these parents did that to you, you can best well believe, and they're refusing, right? They don't want to get therapy. They don't want to meet you in the middle, right? You can damn well guarantee that they're going to treat your kids the same way they did you. The manipulation, right? The making you question your reality, right? Drawing off of your energy harvesting off of your emotions by making you feel lower, lesser, putting you in a low vibrational state so they can suck the life out of you. How have your relationships with your children changed in your later years? This is going right along, isn't it? Did you attend any school or training after high school? I'm here in the school of hard knocks, okay? Who are your best friends? And I think, Cancer, that you are learning to become your own best friend and that of your children too as well, okay? Hey Ragnarok, how are you? Good morning. Hey Shug, that's what I listen. That's what I call my daughter. I used to call her Shug. My grandpa used to call me Shuggy Boogie, and I used to call my daughter Shawnee Sugar Shack. Sugar Shack. Yes. Good. We're talking about BC. We're talking about the narcissistic parental abuse this morning, and about how the fact that you could be teetering whether or not to. You may have cut your parents off, and you may be teetering back and forth on whether or not you want your children to have anything with your parents, or this could be something relationship wise as well. Yeah, let's get these. Shuffling for Cancer. We're talking about an ego death in a dark night. After the age of 25, you lose 100,000 brain cells a day. Most people don't notice the loss. In your case, your spouse's birth date and anniversary were among the cellular casualties. Too bad, but at least you know why you couldn't remember. So, there's a memory here that, that we're trying to suppress. The TV set is broken. You talk to your wife for the first time in 3 years and discover you have a 2-year-old son. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah. So, the person you're thinking of, or you was asleep, right? You feel like maybe perhaps you've missed some crucial points in your life, right? And this is very well due to that narcissistic abuse, or there's a memory that has been suppressed. And that memory, once you work through that memory, there is a beautiful gem in there, waiting to be polished up and tumbled, right? Tumbled and polished. Anything else, Spirit? Whoa, okay. The IRS does not believe that your yacht qualifies as a commercial tuna boat. Good try. Oh, for some of you guys, you're going to find out that an ex has like, lose 2,000 in tax suit, has filed. Some of you guys, this ex could have claimed your children or something like this, or they've got your name as some kind of tax write-off or tax. Some of you guys may want to check into that. That's a side note. That won't be for everybody. Either that, or it's the government fucking you over and they owe you money or something like this. Variable penalty card. Time to get back into shape. Healthy choices. Some of you guys, listen. When I tell you that I ain't shit, but I never claimed to be, is an understatement. All this shit used to be me. I'll crook the fuck out of a system, okay? Yeah. I used to find all types of loopholes. You know what I'm saying? That's probably why I did 3.5 years. You know what I'm saying? Needed every 3.5. It needed all of them. I needed all of them. Like, it was so funny when I was in there, you guys. Like, my mentality and shit, like, the guards would be like, what are you doing here? Um, exactly. But it saved my life. Okay? It did. It did, and it woke me up. It put me in my purpose. I had to get out, though, again, and fuck off for a few months before I got it together. But like I said, it's like I said, if you watch the where I talked about alchemy yesterday morning, if you watch that, sometimes you have to drop down further than what you were before so that you can come up higher or ascend, alchemize, transmute, into a higher state of being. And listen, here goes me. Listen, this is me, Forrest Gump, standing on this Bubba Gump, this tuna and shrimp boat, just waving at y'all. Just, what do they call, what would you call that? Blind, I wouldn't call it, because he was far from stupid. I can't stand, that they wanted to put him off as that. He was actually very spiritually advanced. And when he was going on that run, he just takes the fuck off. He wasn't going on just a run. He was going on a run with him and his higher self, him and his God, I don't know. But hey, y'all. Anyway, so, yeah. Interesting. Awesome. Yes, spot on. Don't talk to my parents. Yes, I'm in the same boat. I live next door to my mother, and it's sparse. The communication is, she still be over that. She does what she does, and quite actually, in the last, I can't remember what reading it was, but my sister was next door, and my sisters are cancers, and I heard them arguing the other day, and it's just if you're not healthy, you gotta go, right? You gotta go. I was just telling my son I won't watch the debates because I need my 2 brain cells I have left. Me too. Me too. Listen, we can all pile them up in here. Hey, Eamon, can I get a reading? You can. I do privates, but you'll have to message me on that. But if you have a question that you would like me to answer, I will answer, questions and things like this. Some people laughed at me when I said I'm comfy at rock bottom. Now they're shook shot straight up. There's nothing else that they can do when you've put your own self at rock bottom to chill. That says a whole lot about it. That says you are solid as a rock, right? I fucking love it, Ragnarok. Wow, I typed something, then you say it. Amazing. We're like this. Look, we like this. Oh, shoot. Oh, I love it, you guys. Look at our little family go. I love it. I love this so much. Oh, wait. Yeah. As a rock. That's great. Oh. Oh, wow. The dress of alchemy. Release your power. Some of you guys are scared that if you fully release your power, that what you're going to lose, okay? And you will lose, right? Because when you are authentically shining in your own authentic self, the people that are still hiding in their masks, they hate this, right? They don't like it. Winged seer, you see clearly. Clairvoyance, you know what you have to do, and you know what some of you guys may want to call your power back to you, but you see clearly. The fear of what you will lose when you fully step into your power is the only thing you are the only thing that's holding you back. Some of you guys, these visions, I love it. I love Kali. Okay, some of you guys, the visions, like BC, your visions are scaring you, which is kind of sort of hindering you, right? I know when I've always seen spirits, right? It's a little less now. Now they come to me in a different form. But it was part of my underworld initiation. And yeah, that shit scared the fuck out of me. Like, especially when I realized that I was a reaper. You know, females are portals. The same way we come in is the same way we leave. And when all my dead friends started coming to me, it really did something to my psyche, and I shut down for a long time. Fairy of the Divine Hand, intoxication, distorted view, and overindulgence. And this is what I did. I masked with drugs and alcohol so that I didn't have to see, or I didn't have to feel these things. And you know, it was something. It was something. I am Kali. From death comes rebirth. BC, you probably have a lot of Scorpio in your chart. You probably have a heavy 8th house or a heavy Pluto placement as well. And if you think about it, Cancer is, let me think about this for a second. Let me think. I had this all configured the hell out. 15. I had this figured out somewhere. I'll have to get probably my paper to, look. So Aries is the original 13, but since Aries and Scorpio share the co-rule of Mars, and 13 is known as a scorpionic number, right? So if you add the 1 and 3, that's a 4. The 4th house is Cancer. It's the inverse. Yeah, it's the quinquux. I would like to show you guys what a quinquux is one day. So, Dress of Alchemy, Angel of Alchemy, a miracle. A miracle is coming in. Something that you didn't think was going to come in. And Sewer Mermaid, your sensuality is beautiful. And this one was in reverse. So, you're holding your own self back from stepping into your greatness. I'm hearing back to life, back to reality, back to silly games. However do you want it? Hey, however do you need it? I love you guys too. For real, for real. Aloha. Aloha, hello, never goodbye. Hey, T. Good morning. I can see clear. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Only time I'm comfortable learning is when I'm asleep. Yes, I'm recovered from an eating disorder, alcohol, and some drugs. I was scared of my gifts to people everywhere. You're going to step into it, BC. That's my jam. That's my jam. All right, Fairy of the Divine Hand. Actually, we're going to cut this in half because it's a little easier to handle. Fairy of the Divine Hand. Muse. One of the 9 sister goddesses of Greek mythology, presiding over song and poetry to the arts and sciences, inspiration. And you guys, you're an inspiration to the living world, right? Some of you guys, that's what pisses people off, is because, you know, everything that was meant to, I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. And like Ragnarok said, I put myself here. How are you going to knock me off my shit when I've set myself here? And they're mad. Chakra, Sapphire. Often this color is seen when healing psychic, intuitive, celestial providence. Hope, faith, abundance, blessings, gifts, balance, and growth. And you guys have balance and growth and blessings coming in all the way around. This is going to be a solid foundation, right? And Ragnarok, Your shit's solid as hell because you already down there with the rocks. You're already down there with the foundation. You're holding it solid, right? Ragnarok ain't playing around. What Ragnarok is doing is his roots. Listen, he's not even worried about a foundation yet. His tree is sitting there solid as hell, and them roots are spiraling down and branching off and anchoring his shit in. Then Ragnarok's gonna build up his foundation, and it doesn't even matter how many people huff and puff. It doesn't matter how many people get together and hum da la 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 and send you some bullshit, right? It doesn't matter because no matter what comes your way, you are going to be solid. Your internal world is not going to be affected by these people, what they project in the outer. And I love it how it comes together. You told me you were drowned and I would not lend a hand. False witness, past life karmic. And you want to know what else? They can huff and puff. Then waters can come. You know, and it could take a house down, but you know what? Them roots is going to still be solid. And I'm hearing nappy roots. Somebody could have curly hair in this. Somebody here's got curly hair. I know I'm a curly-headed fuck. Fiction, literature, that imaginary or made up. You guys, sometimes my ghetto comes out. Look, literature, that imaginary or made up. Okay. And the only thing left that these people have to do is make shit up about you because, one, you're no longer in their lives, so they've got to guess with what little imagination that they do have. And for two, they have to create these webs to send this shit to you because they need help. They're not strong. They're not powerful. You're not strong. You know what I mean? You're a flying fucking monkey. Chakra light green. Self-love, transformation, self-healer. And you guys are healers, right? Healers of all ages. Balances. Bridges gap between physical and spiritual world, growth, self-development, journey of healing, trauma, living life to the fullest, highly creative and expansive, strong sense of self. We know who we are and they don't like it. They don't like that we no longer are accepting who they want us to be. I am Kali. From death comes rebirth. Maybe I'm just like my mother. She's never satisfied. Your soul is crying to be free. And this is a radical rebirth. This is, some of you guys have, this is, if you guys have been feeling like this emotional release or this emotional energy where you just have to cry and just let it out, that's because you're being untethered to this toxic mother figure, okay? When my cup runneth over, I couldn't get rid of you. When that bitch was empty, I couldn't find a single particle of you. And this is untethering to these this old foundation. There's not going to be a single particle of it left to be inherited. It will not be passed down. And it will be eradicated from what was. I will go. If you, he, she, they, it will. Sex addiction. And these people are mad because you're no longer interested. The things that used to, you know, turn you on or you would be attracted to no longer serve you. This is being eradicated from you, and they're mad because the sex, the way they used to come in and hook and book isn't, okay? It never was. We don't want it. I need a staycation. Coming to stay and never planning to leave. Remember the pain. Some of you guys, this person is going to be taken off the grid if they don't leave you alone. That's the only way. That's going to be the only way. And what they're giving me is like mousetrap. These energies are so dense that they're being trapped at ground level. And basically it's going to be like a switcheroo. You know what I mean? Hook and book. It's like an animal trap. We're going to bait the trap and wait for the dense energies to come be attracted to it. And we're just going to smash it. And we're just going to take it all out at once. The only time I feel anything is when I have sex. Just the tip. And I think I said TIP on one of the readings yesterday. Braille. Tactical writing system used by people who are visually impaired. And like you said, I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Love it how it comes together. Angel of Alchemy. What's going on? And I said, hey, yeah, 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 yeah. I said, hey, what's going on in this institution? Some of these people will be institutionalized, whether it be jail or the nut hut. I don't even like calling it that, because what's really sad is that a lot of people that were going through their spiritual awakenings and things like this back in the day, they were shoved in, it's really sad. But you want to know what's beautiful about this time is that there's enough of us, and with technology here, you're not going to shut us down. We see you. What do you think my dream was as a child? Broken Arrow dreams. Oh my God, you guys, please don't get to me a crying. Please don't get me a crying, please. And we got Stranger on the bottom. I'm hearing stranger things. So there's going to be some kind of strange thing, or strange, allegedly strange, or what you perceive as just different, coming into your life, and it's going to be good for you. It's going to help your dreams come through. This miracle is whatever dream that you've held on to for this long is coming to fruition. You guys, claim it. Claim the portal, you guys. Claim it. Our dreams are coming true. Claim it. Ragnarok, that's the shit. Yes, BC, that's exactly why, because there's nothing left, no other, nothing. They've got nothing other than that. You are an earth angel, and you're bright. Oh, you want to know something else? Hold on, let me go grab this real quick, you guys. That little yellow candle that I had last night, I went ahead and left it burning all night I left it burning the whole night, and it was still crackling this morning, and I had to hurry up and get it off the table because it was about to go off. For real. I slung it out the door. But after, after talking with Manny and everything last night, I had to leave that. I had to leave that candle burning, you guys. Let me go back up here so I can dive down and shoot back up. Yes, Ragnarok. You have curly hair too? That's beautiful. You're gonna make it, Ragnarok. You're gonna make it. This morning, for some reason, I don't know if it was just like the habit of it, but for some reason this morning I wanted to puff on a freaking vape so dang bad, you guys. What's going on? 7 years, I think, well dried. Oh no. You know what? I'm starting to feel like a fucking nun myself. Yeah. Listen, we're getting ready to get real because that's what we do. So, you guys may be dreaming about your exes a lot here lately, right? And that's because they're being untethered to you. These would be like sexual dreams, right? Because they're trying to still harvest your sexual energy, which is your most potent energy to manifest from, which is why they want it to begin with, right? So, where was I going? Oh yeah, dreaming of the exes, and you know what I'm saying? Like, to be quite honest with you, twice now in the last like week and a half, I have woke up masturbating. like flicking the bean, okay? And yeah, that's like no bueno. Like, that's, how are you going to energy harvest off of somebody while they're sleeping? That's just ew, sir. Okay? And yeah. Now, the last time I caught his ass, right? I caught his ass. But yeah, that's why they're trying so hard now, because they know the shit's fucking over with. Okay, the shit's over with. Yes. Nina, we got this. BC, you know what? One step at a time. That vape got me off a cigarette, so I'm not even mad at that vape. And you know what? More so, it's the habit of it. I don't even think it's the actual thing. It's just so habitual. Yes, it's you as fuck, Ragnarok. Yes, it's just ew. It's literally spiritual warfare, but it's fucking rape. It's an energetic rape regardless. And wouldn't it be considered a double rape if you're, because we're already limited. Even when we are awake, we're still limited. No man is ever, I don't think, going to be completely fully awake, because we can't handle, our minds can't handle it. But would that be like a double rape if you're asleep in the dream state in the fourth dimension? That's a double whammy, you guys. Just return it. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. So, yes, we've got dreams coming in. Whatever you guys have been held on to since a child, some of you guys, these are your gifts unlocking that you've repressed when you're a child, right? Because we all have them. It's our parents and things that found it socially unacceptable and they shut it down, right? Yeah. Somebody has a passed over father figure as well that's helping to push this into our reality, right? And if not, then it's the father, right? Service to others. What is good for us? Your work in the 6th house. Some of you guys need to go check out what's in your 6th house, because 6th house is Virgo. It's about healing. It also has to do with your work life, practicality. It has to do with logic. And what's in your 6th house, that's the one place that you do not compromise, right? You do not compromise. Resources to maintain, the practicality of resulting from the productivity in Taurus. Some of you guys, this is going to be a pay increase. This is going to be whatever job that you were wanting or applying for. If you have, this is going to be that. Some of you guys, this is going to be money that, you have no idea how you've come across it or that it got to you. But please believe, if it's meant to get to you, it will. It don't matter. Money could show up in your bank account and you not know any different, For instance, one time I was struggling, and my whole electric bill got paid for me, and it was like $300 and something, and nobody had my information. And quite honestly, my electric bill at that time wasn't even in my name. Okay, so don't question it. If it's meant to happen, it'll happen regardless. You're very close to achieving your goal, Gibeus Moon. whatever you're doing, however your mindset is, however you're able to manage your emotions now and balance things out, keep doing that because it's working. It's working. Consistency, right? Surrender to the divine. And I feel like most of you guys have already done this. You guys have already surrendered. You guys have already let go of control, right? I don't feel like any of us were ever on a power trip, but it's you know, just doing whatever it was on our plate to get done and letting go of the outcome of that situation. I think that's more so where it's at, right? Relationships, the beauty of do it with your partners and in Libra, and you guys have let go of these false people, right? You guys have let go of people that can't go no longer where you're going. They served their character's purpose, had already played out as the antagonist, right? They were just, or supporting character, right, at the time. Whatever it was, their role has been played. Your character has been achieved and upgraded, and now, quite honestly, my right ear's ringing. I'm hearing John. I'm hearing Malaysia. Somebody's Middle Eastern. Something about the brain. Something about stem cell research or brain stem. Somebody has a hearing aid or has tubal issues in their right ear. Somebody's name can be Ryan. Yeah. Balance, right? Equilibrium. This is going to be balance restored. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. And it's like I said, you are good enough. The only thing now that's holding you back is you with you, okay? You with you. There needs to be like some kind of final purge, or maybe affirmations, positive affirmations, subliminals, a really good subliminal, what you call it, and you do have to wear the earbuds or you're not going to get the full experience, and it's free on YouTube, is the Sound Healers. They're really awesome, really awesome. They have light code encryptions and things like this. Really cool channel. Oh, and I wanted to show you guys this morning, okay? Let me get on here. Let me find this. You guys, I was approached again, messaged this morning again, and I don't understand like why it's getting so pushy, but I mean, I am, I'm torn with it, right? Because I want my channel to be what it is naturally, okay? I want my tribe to find me, you know what I mean? We don't want trolls. We're not going to advertise for trolls is where I'm at. And I don't know, guys. It is like the promotion, and I look around and you can tell who's been promoting what, who's paying to have their channel, you know, the followers and things like this, because what they do is they pay for the clickbait. Watch this. Let me get on my I'm getting my email pulled up, you guys. Okay, that's not it. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Divination, here we go. All right, so let me straddle my stand. So yeah, I don't even know what SEO is. Okay, so we're working on these channels. So so quite literally, whoever these people are, they're paying to have their stuff, their followers, okay? You're a phony. No, I'm just kidding. I'm love and light. Love and light. So the hashtag, so basically they want, I don't know, I just feel some type of way about this. Spirit gives me what Spirit gives me, and I do what I do, and no, I don't want any added energies. This is not, I just feel like that's a no-no for me. Tell me what you guys think. I'm not selling out. I haven't sold out thus far, and I'm not going to start today. And I feel like that's what that is. Inspiration for each other to raise each other's vibration. Yes, I love it. Yes, we are. Happiness and love is the best feeling ever. It really, 333. Yes, Nina. Steven. Hey. 11:11 on the clock. I love it, Ragnarok. I'm a walking luck man. I'm a love machine, and I won't work for nobody but you. Yes, that's my vision too. Nina, yes. That's what I hold. That's what I try to concentrate all the time. Like, people talk about the news. I don't watch the news and stuff just because I don't want to add my consciousness stream to it, and I don't want to add to the chaos and the worry. So when all that stuff's going on, that's what Spirit is teaching us right now. When the shit does hit the fan, you know, because change with anything change, right? It has to be change. And sometimes, unfortunately, it has to be a rough, drastic change, like, you know, you can use your imagination. So, and when that comes about, we need to remain calm. We need to be able to be calm and picture, you know, because our thoughts create our realities. We need to be able to envision a new earth, and that's what's going to transfer our consciousness out of these avatars into the higher form, from my understanding. And yes, Nina. Thank you, BC. Mine led me to you because I was so over others. Greed shines bright with some. I tend to not like that at all. I don't either. I don't either. Listen, I would rather not have shit and be happy. I'm not going to sell out. And you can see it. And one of the ladies I had, you know, I had watched on my timeline, you know, here and there, like I'd listen to her at work or whatever. Sometimes we would cross channel, and the lady is good, and she's a beautiful soul, and she is gifted. But when these things get a hold of you, it's, you can see it, and I'm just, why, yeah, her views are going up, but you can see it in her face that she's not, like, something has changed in her face. Okay, and that's part of selling out. You literally sell a part of you to these things. And I just feel I feel some type of way. I feel some type of way. And like, they want to, oh well, you can cut your videos. How am I going to cut a video that's about channeling spirit? You don't. That's cutting part of me out. That's cutting part of you out. That's somebody's flipping message that we're cutting out, and we're not doing it. The double grape thing in the fourth, they were doing very bad things to me in the realms. They kept harvesting from me in the worst of ways I don't want to describe. I yes, these okay. Were I had the same experience with two men, and I'd never seen these beings before. They're not so much men, right? And they were dirty. Like, they were dirty. One was heavier set, and I was like, in purgatory. It looked like a pulpit, right? You know how, like, in mafias and stuff, like the mansions, they have the conversations pits, like in The Godfather. Um, it's a big. It would look like an indoor pool, but it steps down, and it's a conversation pit. And yeah, that's where I had surgery, right? They cut me open, and quite literally, one of my guides, I was down there with a tiger, and I was down there with a black panther, and they slit the tiger's throat and drunk its essence, right? And I was able to, me and the panther, I got the panther out of there, and for some crazy reason, we teleported back into my bedroom at my mother's house, the bedroom I had growing up at my mother's house. and I was able to get the Black Panther, which, you know, is a very strong spirit guide of mine, but the tiger, they killed the tiger, you know, and that gives me very much the Lyran and Orion Wars, right? I think it was part of my past life coming back. Yes, we will. 1 month ago. It's me. It had me by my ankles. I could barely walk for days after this. Scared the poopy out of me. Yes, it's like being held down. And that's literally the only thing that they can do. It's like double sneaky. It's just, yeah. There's going to be in the future, there's going to be things and weapons that will be used to help. I do believe prevent things like this, because it is, you know, if you think about it, we are still asleep somewhere, where we are really. We're in a suspended state. We don't just function just here. You know, every time, it's like I said, every time that I think that I got it, I don't. It gets re-scrambled, reconfigured, and then they give me some more. And I think that's just the way of the divine giving you not no more than what you can handle at the time. And it gives you a while to process it, apply it to your reality, learn from it, and then, you know, leave it for somebody else and then go to the next level. And a lot of times, unfortunately, there aren't proper replacements. There's just not. And it's just like I said, when you rise, they fall, and it's just how it is, you know. Some people are like, "Oh God, you're a really dark reader." Well, excuse me, your toxic positivity is making me want to vomit. You cannot be any form of high priest, high priestess, however, a seer, whatever. You cannot be any type of anything if you aren't balanced with your duality. You know, there is no, you're both. You're just the one. It's society that perceives something that's good, actually good or beneficial, as a negative. So, yeah. And we don't just have, not all of our ancestors are the highest form of light. Some of our ancestors, not because they're so-called dark or evil, but their energies are, you know, they are in the lower recesses because they're doing heavy shadow work there to help clear the bloodline. You know, people don't think Kali Ma. Kali Ma is any scorpionic, any platonic, any figure that's for transformation is going to be a heavy hitter for both realms. It's how it works. It's how it works. This is the place that wants to label thing as negative or positive, and the energy is just energy. It's how you use the energy is what makes it a so-called positive or a negative. What signs are we working with? Aries, Gemini. Yes. North Node. So you're in your North Node, right? The self. House 1, Aries, is about the self. Gemini is the Mercury. It's communication. It's technology. It's short-term travel. So you're in your North Node. Your throat chakra has long been activated, and you know who you are. And this is beautiful, right? This is beautiful. Some of you guys, your North Node could be Gemini or Aries. Also Libra or Sag. Some of you guys, this gift was that you were only able to travel short distances astrally, right? Some of you guys, this could be a physical thing. And now you're going to be able to travel long distances, right? We're spreading our philosophy. And quite honestly, we don't even have to be in front of, in proximity to one another. Right now, what we're doing is a form of energy transference. Our brain cells, our neurons are firing back and forth, and we are doing this collectively. This is a collective consciousness. And remember yesterday when I was talking about the land of Kim? Ancient Egypt is as far back as our collective consciousness goes. And you guys are alchemizing, right? The land of Kim is where alchemy come from. And that's beautiful. Jim, I told you you're a diamond in the rough, baby. Femme. Feminine and masculines are balanced, you guys. You're listening to your intuition. Guave. Somebody could live in the desert, or peyote would do you good, or maybe y'all just take you a tequila shot, a tequila shot, tequila mockingbird. Okay. Set in a small town, Alabama, the novel is Bildungsroman, or coming of age story, and chronicles the childhood of Scout and Jim. Stop playing, y'all. Stop playing. Where the hell? Finch, as their father Atticus defends a black man falsely accused of rape. And remember that we were talking all about all of these subjects, right? Scout and Jim are mocked by classmates for this. Unfortunately, the man is convicted by an all-white jury. Gross. Hopefully we've made significant, and there's innocent people in prisons now. What I went to prison for was for something that I did not motherfucking do, right? I just refuse to talk about it and or tell, because but did I'm be real with you. Did I deserve to go? Absolutely I did. Not for what I went for, but the shit that I did prior for and that I didn't get caught for. Yeah, I absolutely deserve to go. And quite honestly, it saved my life. So what they thought, yeah, they marked up my yeah, they marked up my background, but to anybody to it who it matters and really knows me, it don't fucking matter, right? It don't. These people wanted to keep you small. Some of you guys are just being hermits right now. Somebody's name could be Maeve. Somebody's favorite color could be mauve. I'm hearing Gabe. Gape. These people, these motherfucking people's mouths, right? I don't have another A, but you get it. A gape. A vape. Look, don't remind me, bitches. Don't remind me. Oh, damn. A pear. Some of you guys, I love pears. Some of you guys maybe need to eat some pears. Peas. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. I'm hearing goop, or Guadalupe company, a cove, something about a cove, covert narcissist, right? It's over with, y'all. Some of you guys are going to, this wish fulfillment is to be your own boss, and that's exactly what the hell is coming to you, because your spirit said so, right? Hey, this is the planet of the apes. Them DNA activations ain't no jokes, are they? Somebody may end up having to get an order of protection or OP. Somebody could be on parole. Cape. Can't be your Superman. I can't be your Superman. Don't save them. They don't want to be saved. You gotta put forth the effort to save yourself, right? And even then, if they do say they want help, a lot of time they don't want help. They want you to do the shit for it. They want to use you as a stepping stone, and you know. The government, something about the government. MOV, money over victory. Okay. The UK, somebody could be from the UK. Somebody could be from Cape Cod, Cape Girardeau. I'm hearing Greg. Something about a quarter pound. These people could get, the VP, vice president. Something about the vice president. California. Cameron. Somebody's name could be Cameron. A cameo. Something about a cameo. A new partnership coming through. I'm hearing Fabio. Listen. They fake as hell. I'm hearing Maryland. I'm hearing Nebraska. Vermont. Georgia. I'm hearing New Amsterdam. I'm hearing Gregarious or the Gregorians. The Watchers. Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake. Listen, y'all. Here's my running question. Do you think that Miss Tina wanted any fucking thing to do with cake after that? Probably not. So, yeah. I forgot what made me think of, there was something that triggered this deck here. So, we're going to take this whole pile, I guess. Tuesday, Aries, Gabora, God of War, the Tower. And Aries came up over there. You're only as good as the company you keep. You think this person is sketchy, or are they you? So you've got an Aries. Some of you guys could be this Aries, or you got an Aries that's sketchy as hell. Spiritual warrior, thy rod and staff. You outrank your enemies. Lace the fuck up. Not what you think. You're not seeing the bigger picture or the forest through the trees. 12th house. Yep, this is a hidden enemy. Blind spots, mental and spiritual health, early development, Neptune or Jupiter. Pisces, could be a boss, possibly psychic abilities, or watch. You don't see this coming, or you do. So this hidden enemy could be a Pisces, or you could be this Pisces. Angel or fake friends and family. I'm still in love with you. Divine counterpart, past life connection. Some of you guys have a past life connection coming in. 369, manifestation, co-creation. And I said a cameo. You're doing it already. You're on schedule with destiny. Sloth, moving at the speed of snail. Hurry up, post-loke. 8th house, house of death, sex, heritage, other people's monies, wills, occult, mystery. Mars, Pluto, 1111, scorpionic, death and transformation. Take yourself on a date. You're in good company. Someone wants you to give them a chance. It's okay to trust again. And you're calling in your soul tribe, okay? What's the lowest thing you've done? But I'm being guided to tell you that right before, we level up, we get a test from the yuck, okay? What's the lowest thing you've done for money? Unhealthy relationship to cheddar. Did it hurt someone? Impulse spender. And the fact that, that all these things are coming through, wanting me to do this or wanting me to do that, or, you know what I'm saying, is a testament to, not only A, are they limiting my content and how it gets out, but B, they want control over my content, and that's not going to fucking happen. Fuck you, right? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. Empty victory. Remember? MOV. And that's what made me grab this. I knew it was going to come out. Dollar bill, y'all. Yeah, we don't sell out. Elegua, the chosen ones, the beginning and the end, starseed energy, and you're a starseed. Find your center, balance your energy, yin yang in this thing. You feel the change. And we've been saying we were balancing energies out this whole reading. Earth, spiritual awakening, Taurus, high priestess or priest, Virgo, Capricorn. Get in tune with nature, Earth, Mother, hermit mode, and the caves, right? Listen, I'm in my woman cave right now. Fortune teller, psychic foresight, prediction, palmistry, Miss Cleo, Hamsa hand. And I'm hearing people all the world join love train, the love train. So yeah, this is your soul tribe. This is your soul family coming in, and it's gonna be beautiful. Your dream. Ooh, look. Oh, look, a piece of candy. That reminded me this morning when I rolled over and I seen a nerd laying on my bed. I was like, ooh, a piece of candy, and I put it in my mouth and crunched it. Hadn't even brushed my teeth already. Fuck 'em. Oh, shit. Entity attachment. Know who you are, ready or not. What triggers certain behaviors? Shadow work, Saturn, return, the dark night of the soul. And we said this, we're going through a whole ego death. And I'm going to get back on here later, you guys. I am going to work on my tarot cards. And I do have an appointment, I think, today. So, yeah, let me check the chat. Yes, Edie, absolutely. Ask away. This reading here is a Cancer reading, but you could be looking at it for your fourth house, your foundations, the mother energy, the divine feminine. I do what is it? Sign by sign, and I do collectives, and I do interact, and yes, I will answer your questions. I don't do full private full readings because that's individualistic, and that's the part that I actually do charge for, because basically what I'm doing, I don't just read the tarot cards. I'm downloading your Akashic records, and yeah, it's a whole ordeal, right? And that is worth me being paid for my time for, right? Yes, the blackbirds, crows are my spirit animal, BC. You keep jumping timelines, Nina. Me too. Isn't it a trip? Learn that I am from Jesus Christ's bloodline. Yes. Yes. Mary Magdalene. Yes. The Sophia. Each other duality with each other. Yes. Transmute negative to positive. Absolutely. I'm originally from Alabama. Are you, Nina? I lived there for a while with my cousin and my aunt. I didn't do it either. Had to plead guilty. I did. Absolutely, BC. So, family. Ragnarok. Yes, the map isn't. Absolutely. United we stand against all odds. Let's break all of their wings and make sure it crashes. Now we're running to the edge of the world. Marilyn Manson, Edge of the World. Beautiful song. If you guys get a chance today, listen to that song. I remember the first time that I ever heard it, and I just started crying because it hit home so much. That's what we're trying to do. It's like he's talking about like the Mercury retrogrades, and how there's always you see the new beginning rising from behind the sun, but we can never catch up to it as fast as we run. It's talking about the cycles and the retrogrades, and it's such a beautiful song. I hope you have a great day too, you guys. I always got something to say, but wow, this is beyond amazing. Aww. I'm always irritating. Absolutely irritate the crap out of them, Nina. Fuck them. Yes. In Texas. Nina, you be careful out there. I'm not trying to incite fear ever, but Texas, that is the Freemason capital of the world. And the Freemason, the founding fathers of this place, they ain't shit. Yeah. But I'm not gonna get on that rant. Trying to just be rainbow always after the rain and storms. Absolutely. I love you guys, and I will see you guys a little bit later. Peace, love, and light.